Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is your boy Lota here, back with another Black Clover mobile video, and in today's video we are going to be talking about the long-awaited Witch Queen. Now, Witch Queen is going to be extremely useful for Black Asta, so for Black Asta havers out there, make sure you acquire this unit. Before we get into the video, like always, please make sure to like and subscribe. It's greatly appreciated, and I always put that love and support back into my content for you guys. But that being said, let's talk about Witch Queen. So Witch Queen is going to be a red healer unit, and basically you only really need one of her. You can go ahead and dupe her. She's going to be extremely good. We'll be going over her entire kit in a quick second, but basically, to put this out there, should you pull? If you have Black Asta, yes. If you're coming in after Black Asta's banner, you don't have Black Asta, and you want to prepare for another Black Asta rerun, get Witch Queen. If you don't have Black Asta and you don't want Black Asta anytime soon, skip. Honestly, if you do not have Black Asta at this current moment, I suggest skipping. If you want to prepare for that Asta, like if you know you're going to go all in on Black Asta, then whenever he gets a rerun, you can get her. But outside of that, I strongly suggest, if you do not have Black Asta currently, do not pull for this unit. Instead, you can pull on Hatred Fauna, which we will be making a video about next week since she drops a literal week after Witch Queen. She's the better overall unit anyways. Or you can just wait for Mary Leona. Regardless, like I said, I'm going to be going over her in this video, and she's extremely strong support for Black Asta. She's basically required for a Black Asta team. But if you do not have Black Asta, this character is not for you. But if you do have Black Asta, y'all already know what time it is, baby. Let's go ahead and get into her kit. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and talk about her skill 1. We'll be going down in order, like the usual. Okay, for her skill 1, she's going to be inflicting bleed on an enemy, dealing continuous damage for 2 turns, and she's going to be granting HP recovery equal to 50%. I said 50? Or did I say 50? Either way, 15 of own max HP to a defender ally, which specifically, as you can see here, is really playing into the Black Asta part of this. Like, she was really just made for Black Asta. You're going to see this a lot throughout her entire kit. Like I said, Bleach is going to be taking damage equal to 5% of own maximum HP at the start of turn. It doesn't stack unlike Burn. Now, for her skill 2, it's going to be a 50% chance to inflict continuous poison, bleed, and burn damage on an enemy for 2 turns. These are all just DOT stacks. And then HP recovery reduction level 4 if you have her skill page. Now, her combined attack, it's going to be granting a partnered mage HP recovery equal to 60% of their own max HP. And the big part of her kit, what really makes her the Black Asta supporter, inflicts bleed on an enemy, dealing continuous damage for 3 turns, grants 50% lifesteal to all allies for 2 turns, sets the HP of one ally with the highest defense to 30% of max HP. And if I recall, let me go ahead and pull this up. Where's Black Asta? Okay. Black Asta's anti-magic procs at 40%. Witch Queen's going to be setting you to 32%. So if she's setting you right at that threshold for anti-magic proc, and then obviously Black Asta is going to get that HP back from the lifesteal as he deals damage, which is extremely good. So you can continuously, I don't know if this is the word for this, but you can continuously keep edging the anti-magic. That just doesn't sound right, but y'all know what I mean. You can continuously keep dipping into anti-magic and then bringing your health back up so that you don't die. It's extremely useful, and overall it makes Black Asta work so much more better. As soon as this unit drops tomorrow, you're going to be seeing all the Black Asta and Witch Queen duo. You're going to be seeing this Black Asta duo is crazy. My Black Asta did million damage. Like, it's going to go fucking crazy. Now, for her unique passive, if all allies have the power attribute, aka red, grants the Crimson Blood buff to Defender, Asta, allies at the beginning of the battle. In Crimson Blood, if HP falls below 30% of max HP, grant self the Immortality buff for 1 turn. So on top of that, her fucking LR passive, her ult brings Asta down to 30% of own max HP. but her her LR passive is going to be granting him immortality. So he effectively cannot be one-tapped when Witch Queen ults. Meaning that you literally have to sit there and stare at Black Asta in the eyes. He could be at literally a pixel of health, and you have to stare at him and be like, yeah, he's not dying. Now for her passive dupes. These are all up to you guys. Like I said, I'm probably not going to be duping her out, but at the start of a turn, grants 10% of own max HP as HP recovery to all allies for each instance of continuous damage inflicted on enemy. So she's just going to be granting a shit ton of HP back for you guys having the skill 2 on enemies. And then for her LR, yeah, I literally cannot speak today. For her LR plus 5, it's going to be increasing lifesteal effect by 100% on special move. That's extremely busted, but as you can see, like I said at the beginning of the video, you look through this kit, and it's just spelling Black Asta material. This is just a quite literal... Damn, that is a fucking rant. This is a quite literal Black Asta character. She was designed to help Black Asta, and I really don't like the idea of you needing another unit to make another unit work. Like, they work hand in hand, but you can't have one without the other. So that's a required 2 slots that you have to take up on your team. But that also means, because of her LR passive, you usually want to be running a mono red. Because if you aren't running mono red, Black Asta is not going to be getting that immortality. Now, for mono red, let me go ahead and open up my JP client real quick. Alright, there you go. So, I'm on my JP client today. I have a few red units that I'm actually going to be able to show you all over here. That's why I'm over here. Okay, so for mono red, where are we at? You can run something along the lines of this, and actually you will be seeing something like take Fenderel out. I don't think I have her on this account. I don't. So for the sake of showing it off, do I have one? Yeah, okay. For the sake of showing it off, imagine this is Season 4 Charmy. You guys should have gotten her on Global. But basically, this is an extremely good team right here. You know, Black Asta, Witch Queen, Red Yuno, and Red Charmy. Red Charmy is going to be extremely good. She's going to be proccing that burn and being a bitch overall because of the immortality she gets. Red Yuno is extremely helpful to the team, but obviously, like I said, you have to have these 2 units. They work hand in hand together. That's 2 slots that have to be taken. Regardless, you won't be seeing a shit ton of Black Asta and Witch Queen outside of mono red. This Witch Queen's entire kit revolves around the mono red playstyle, and so it's an investment that you have to make. You could also do Sally if you want like a buffer, but the most common mono red team I will see is Black Asta, Witch Queen, Yuno, and Season 4 Charmy, which, as you can see, I don't have on this account. Now, there are probably a few other things you could do. You could probably work around it, you know, could probably do something along the lines of like... Actually, though, let me not touch that. You could do something along the lines of, you know, Black Asta, Witch Queen, you know, could do... Where is her? Where is she? I don't have SSR Mimosa, so we'll take SR Mimosa as an example. Could run Season 1 Mimosa, or Season 9 when that comes around as well. And you could run like... let's see. Could run like Mara Leona. Mimosa and Marrow are both green units. You could run Marrow, Season 9 Mimosa, or Season 1 Mimosa, Witch Queen, and Black Asta. That's an alright team. The only thing you have to look out for is the fact that you will not be getting the immortality, so your Black Asta is vulnerable. But that won't matter because you could also run a Season 5 Charlotte, which would give Black Asta the shield. Bam. That's one of the issues solved. There's so many unique combinations you could do here, but the main ride of this team is going to be your Black Asta, like I said. So Witch Queen is a Black Asta accessory. As much as I hate to say this because I actually really like Witch Queen, she's just an accessory to Black Asta. She's there to make him work, nothing more, nothing less. She doesn't enable anything else outside of just being the Black Asta support. Now, like I've already stated, and I will bring this up one last time, there's a singular day. As I'm recording this, it is 6 in the morning. and it is Wednesday. Now, Witch Queen only works if you have Black Asta. If you do not have Black Asta, this is a skip character. The reason this is also a skip character in just general is because if I come over here to my glossary, where are you? Hatred Fauna. Hatred Fauna comes out a literal week from now. As a free-to-play, people are going to tell you to skip this. I'll go into a video a little bit more in depth on that later. But Hatred Fauna comes out a literal week after Witch Queen. Hatred Fauna is 1,000 times more worth it than with Witch Queen. And also on top of that, there's like a gap between Fauna releases next week. I'm pretty sure there's like a 2-week gap between Fauna and a Mereoleona release. They're literally fueling Mono Green. We have the Season 5 Char. We have Academy Mimosa. Well, we will have Season 9 Mimosa. It's just, she's only here to support Black Asta. I cannot stress that enough. If you are getting into the game now, or if you do not have Black Asta, skip. Go for Hatred Fauna. If you're a new player, definitely go for Hatred Fauna. Overall, the consensus is if Black Asta, Witch Queen. If no Black Asta, no Witch Queen. Save for Mereoleona. I cannot stress this enough. Hatred Fauna, Mereoleona. I will be making videos on them in the upcoming weeks and talking about them a little bit more in details. But these two units you cannot miss out on. Witch Queen is able to miss out on. You could get her through an SSR character selection. But with that being said, guys, thank you all so much for pulling out of the video. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.